health, safety, education, building blocks for a strong foundation in life. Creativity, practicality, diversity, building blocks for a strong foundation in business. The corporations that combine these essential elements are working to build stronger families, providing answers to today's parenting questions.
Child Checkmate Systems Incorporated is a Canadian school bus safety company that has developed and patented a unique alarm system which acts as an electronic reminder to drivers. This reminder helps ensure that all children have safely disembarked the vehicle upon the completion of each run.
The number of incidences of children being left on school buses is reaching epidemic proportion, unreported number of 5,000 in last year alone. When a child is left on a school bus, it impacts everybody, not just the child. School bus drivers lose their job and they're very difficult to find. Legislation and litigation is on the rise as a result of this epidemic. Well, Child Checkmate is a leader in the industry because we come at it, we don't necessarily sell it as a commodity, we sell it as a safety solution and a job security solution. Essentially, the system is designed to aid drivers in ensuring that they check the vehicle at the end of every run to make sure that there are no children or missing articles left on board.
The drivers are always required to check a bus prior to leaving it. However, I think the reason why we've had an increase in children being left on buses is basically they haven't been forced to do it. With a Child Checkmate system, that's what it does. It forces the driver to walk to the back of the bus and disengage the system.
This school year alone, the media has reported nearly 50 cases of children being left on school buses in the U.S. Most were asleep or too small for the driver to see.
A number of things can happen to a child when they're left alone on a school bus. The first thing they do when they wake up and they're alone, they panic. They blame themselves for being left on the vehicle, not getting off at the stop. Mom and dad are going to be mad, and they will attempt to find their way home.
But more school districts are now trying to ensure that no child will be left behind by installing the Child Checkmate system on buses. The system sets off an alarm when the driver turns off the bus ignition. The driver must walk to the back of the bus to disengage the system.
The Child Checkmate system ensures that the driver goes to the back of the vehicle to check for lost children or missing articles every time.
School officials are optimistic the Child Checkmate system will help both drivers and their passengers.
Child Checkmate is a system that does provide that safety net for us, and we are very pleased that we now have found a product that will help us in providing safety for our children.
Child Checkmate, striving for safer, more responsible child transport.
The Child Checkmate system consists of a master alarm unit and a rear vehicle transmitter button. The installation of the master alarm unit is about 10 minutes, where in fact we just stick it to the electrical panel and we connect 6 wires to the electrical box on the outside of the bus here, and then we're completed. The rear vehicle transmitter button consists of 2 wires where it actually just screws to the back panel, and the wiring that's out of the back of the RVT then connects to the existing bus wiring. The Child Checkmate system is activated by the red overhead lights when a driver picks up a child. At the end of her run, if she fails to go back and press the button at the back to check for sleeping children, the alarm will sound a primary sound of 8 seconds, after which time the bus horn will start to sound. To deactivate it, she will have to turn the ignition switch back on and then proceed to the back of the bus, check for sleeping children, and then press the button.
We are a municipal charter school system that believes in safety for our children, both in the school system as well as in transportation, on how our children arrive at school. We also want to be certain that our children are safe on the bus and that we leave no child behind.
When any district is considering a safety solution such as a Child Checkmate system, they have many options out there. There's probably another 5 or 10 different types of systems out there. But what we encourage these districts to do is actually take a sample of our system and get samples of the other systems, actually try them out. And that way they can actually compare ease of use the generic application of the system, ease of installation. The system comes with a full 5-year warranty, easy to install, and if it lasts for 5 seconds, it's probably going to outlast the life of the bus.